Hey everybody, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody is having a awesome and Alex, I guess, is having an awesome day, but hopefully you guys are having an awesome time as well. Good to see you, Jim. I think we highlighted some of you guys in the beginning, but and Blossom. Hopefully you are well. It is actually fall here, so I feel a little spoiled compared to my friends in the south. Hello, Alyssa. I hope you are well too. And Jenna, welcome again. And Judy is here. Hopefully, you guys are free of hurricane-like things in Florida for the rest of the season because you guys had like two and I don't know, like it seemed like a week of each other. It probably wasn't, but you know. And Gloria, welcome. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Welcome in. Wow, I'm like getting even more Midwestern and I'm just comparing it, like combining words that don't need to be combined. Anyway, so we got one piece of happy mail, a couple programming notes for those of you who are into that thing, and then you can help me decide what kind of card to make because I think I want to do a craft roulette thingy today. So I am getting the Scrappy Tales Advent Calendar. So as soon as I get that, I'm going to be doing daily streams making holiday paper craft ornaments. So that's coming in November, probably the first if it gets here by then. Um, let's just say your boy is not super optimistic about something shipping Monday getting here by Thursday, or Friday, but hey, we shall see. It might happen. You never really know. And Lennox is resettling himself. Could you settle down, sir, so I could see that? Thank you very much. And the other thing is, we're going to for the next 3 months of classes, starting in November, the class format's going to be reformatted a little bit because we're all so busy that time of year. I'm going to do probably more like 2 or 3 cards, and the kits will be free. So they'll be more like one of the Kendra mystery card kits, so that it'll all ship for a stamp. So you write your own card base, but everything else will be in it. So that's all coming. There's going to be, if you're on my email list, and there's links to how to do that in like every video, all that stuff will be there too. I will actually be a good boy and send out like an email in November saying what's going on in November. Sir, could you? Ah, let's see if we can't convince him to perhaps settle and not move my camera. Thank you. Hopefully. Oh, and I found my missing wire cutters after I bought new ones. So you know how that works. The magic of the craft room. Lex, goodness gracious. He's being very curious tonight. Anyway, I've been working a lot, so he's been a little bit, I think, more energetic, if you will. But we did get some happy mail. This is from let me be very from Debbie J. And because I forgot to Greek the address, and I don't know who has anyone's address, so I always assume that. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty. This is so pretty. It might actually go with our theme. It is have some fabulous cats. Look at this nice metallic scallop. I like this witch crossing. Ooh, and the witch is metallic too. It looks like she's got some kind of sparkle on her. And then, of course, this really awesome embossed spider web. I think it's actually debossed. Yeah, I'm not sure how she did that. The inlay part is darker, I think. I think this might be that cool technique you can do where no, I don't think so. I thought it might have been there's a you can basically ink an embossed panel on the deboss side and then you can ink the raised parts in black, but I don't think it's that. So I don't know. Ooh, it's a bridge card. And do we have a secret surprise? We all have magic in us. Very cool. Thank you, Debbie. I will have to drop you a note since I do not think you are usually around for the streams. But anyway, that came in the mail, which was a total surprise. And the cat settled again. Your toes could be anywhere in the place, but they're here. Anyway, really cool card. But let me just walk through Oh, I hope you're all right, Pam. Oh, yeah. The reorgs are fun. I like planning. I like planning my reorganization, but about halfway through it, I was ready for it to be over. So anyway, so craft roulette. The parameters this week were um, collage as a project type, and I'm planning to collage some leaves because I really like this particular die set. It was the one I used on the mini cards from before. Anyway, so I'm thinking I want to make a Halloween card, so I pulled out this cute little pink and mane spider, so we can make a cute little spider card. Colors are Italian restaurant, and I'm going to plagiarize other people and go with sort of Tuscan vibe colors. So I pulled all of these things. Whoop. There's yellow, Pam. We will probably be using yellow because I really like how yellow looks next to all this brown. Like it really pops. Anyway, I think we will do something like that. And I have some to kind of make it more Halloween like. I did pull some ghosty paper. So I think we'll use this as kind of the base layer and then do hang on one moment. Woo! There you go. My dear cat was being precarious. Anyway, so I'm thinking we could do this as the base layer, and then I could do a sketch I haven't done in a while, which utilize basically like 3 circles, and we can go from there. I think I want to get sort of the base of this together, and then we'll worry about the die cuts and stamps, just because I think that makes more sense in my brain. So let's do that because making sense is good. I kind of want to do a standard A2, but I want to make this about 1/8 of an inch bigger because I really don't want a lot of white in this card because, hey, it's Halloween. And my cat is causing chaos. He may return, as he often does. So I'm just doing 1/8 of an inch. So I'm doing whatever that is. 5 3/8 and 4 by 4 1/8. Exploring continues if you hear crinkling noises. And then I'm going to grab just some white to make a card base. Oh, goodness, sir. Where are you going? If a crafty avalanche ensues, it was Lennox. He's investigating in places he shouldn't be because he knows I am occupied. There you go. Yeah, get out of there. But our pets are good at knowing when we're occupied and then go and do other things that they're not supposed to do, where you would sort of interject and probably move them if you were not in the middle of doing a live stream. I'm just going to make this top folding because the layout is as well. And we'll just have the long side face us. But I can't believe it's Halloween next week. It's crept up on me as it does every year. So generally my idea is to do a very thin border, and I think this will fit the bill. Because then I can still use the white card base, but it still has very much Halloween. Hey. He was pawing at my paper. Because of course he was. Oh, I did pull this other paper that I really like. It's got this really cool like gold foiling like aging, but I don't think I need it. And basically what I'm thinking about doing ooh, we could use this too. I want to use this pattern paper to sort of satisfy one of the parameters. So I'm just going to punch out a circle. This particular layout is from one of the previous, or at least inspired heavily by one of Kendra Morgan's previous designs. What want to say KCC 10, something like that. Anyway, one of our parameters is diagonal, so I will do a diagonal. And you basically just cluster 3 circles together. I think I'll withhold the, I kind of want to, this is kind of subtle. Maybe I will do like trees as well. Trees are kind of Halloween-y. And then I'll do a circle. Then I'll do a third circle down here that's going to be mostly just for our little spider friend. Let's see what I am missing in the chat. Hey, Don, how are you? Good to see you. As always. It is this Thursday. I don't know how. Whoops, clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, I don't know how it's this Thursday already. Oh, I hope you feel better, Sherry. Yep, pretty much, Jim. Okay. Oh, I didn't finish mentioning all the other parameters. The element is something short. Spiders are very short. Probably not as short as Elizabeth would like them to be, but you know. Actually, I don't know what kind of paper this is, but this would be cute. Let's do that. I have this left over. So basically, this one's going to be a little bigger. Then we could cluster 2. I think we want to do tone on tone. I kind of like, let's see how tone on tone looks. I was thinking brown, but I mean, not that this isn't brown. I'm curious. I kind of like this as an idea though. So like this one will be a diagonal, and then this one will be just sort of straight on. And then we can sort of have this one be in the center. Maybe slide that up a little bit. And I think that'll look really cool. So let's do that. Then I don't have to. I just don't know what kind of paper this is. So we'll have to be a little semi-careful with coloring. And my friend Shanna is streaming, and the stream will redirect as they usually do. And she's actually playing with something I'm really interested in. It's you might notice a theme, but she's also doing an ornament die set, which Spellbinders did a really cool one last year that I then wound up destashing because I didn't use it. Actually, we could have our little spider going at a diagonal too. I like that as a concept. Our spider is the diagonal line, except for the other diagonal lines, which are also diagonal lines. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of haven't done craft roulette in a while. Oh, sure. No, so if you guys have seen the picture of Lennox sitting next to my markers, he's now on the other side, sitting on top of the filing cabinet next to my markers. So who knew? Cats are odd, but yeah, I love ornament die. I love ornaments as a theme. So like I really like ornament die sets. So, but I did wind up rehoming one of mine from last year just because I never used it. And I mean, for better or worse, this is one of those times of the year where oddly, the birthdays weren't a big deal that happened at the end of October. Well, the end of September, beginning of October, mostly because of all my dad's stuff, and he's doing much better now. But because of that, we didn't really like get into doing fall birthdays for obvious reasons. So I don't know. I'm excited for my birthday in December, but it's going to be a while. But So that period, that kind of busy time of the year went by, but now it's just sort of in the period of time where I do everything Christmas and get really excited about the craft fair that is coming soon. That looks pretty good. Let that dry, and I will clean off the stamp. But I was really good at not buying new Christmas stuff until the Scrappy Tales Advent Calendar came out, and I really wanted it because it looks so cool. So I don't know, but I think it'll be a good. I have a lot of other Scrappy Tales holiday dies I've never used, so I think it'll be a good like rediscovering my stash from previous years because I have two really cool things. One's a die set that does like a holiday lantern, and the other one is a sort of a retro Christmas themed one, and I am all about retro Christmas. And do we want a sentiment? I do like if the broom fits right at. I think that would be cool. So I think I will look around for more white. Here we go. And some scissors would be helpful. And then we will check out chat. But I'm a big, even though like, because my birthday falls in early December as a kid, I was always like, you shouldn't be doing Christmas until I at least have like some semblance of a birthday. As an adult, I really, really like the getting into the holidays and doing the craft fair with my mom, which is just a lot of fun. It doesn't super matter if I get this straight because I'm going to die cut it out later. But if I do get it straight, that would be pretty cool. I do have my sidekick standing by. Let's just do this in black, since there's a lot of black on this card already. There we go. I think this will look good. That I kind of smushed. So let's try it again on the other side. It's kind of funny. My friend Elizabeth did a whole tutorial on how to not smush your sentiments. And now the other cat is causing commotion. And I just went and smushed my sentiment. But basically, if you just are very light with it, you are less likely to smush your sentiment. But then you can go back in and more tactfully hit the other areas if you need to. I kind of missed the base of this, so let's make sure we hit the bottom of our broom. There we go. And the cats are both running amok today. I mean, at least it's a reasonable season to be running amok, so there's that. There we are. We will leave that out. But I feel like every time I have like a week where I'm just like working a ton, like weekend comes and my cats all go bonkers because they're just, get a lot more napping time when I'm not around all day. But hopefully that will be somewhat lessened this week. Oh, my cat found new places to jump to. And there's a really fun, I'm probably going to cut some, oops, here it is. This leaf set has these fun little stitched sentiment thingies. I don't know, sentiment dies, pill dies. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But I think that's going to fit really nicely. And I'm gonna grab some tape. And the cat is pawing at shadows. Fascinating. At least we are all safe from ghosts. Or at least the ones the cats can see. But this is a good opportunity to actually use my sidekick, which I haven't used in a minute. But I do like my little die machine. Although I'm always tempted. Oops, whoa. Here's a cat you don't see very often, momentarily in frame. Scooch. There you go. Well, that was unexpected. I totally lost my train of thought, but that's all right. Here we go. And how cute is that stitch detail? I really like these. Oh, sorry, I lost Janice. Jim's idea. Jim has an idea. We will see Jim's idea. I don't know if you could stamp it under the broom. You might be able to. We should be able to tell if it would fit. I don't think it would fit, but we could do this. We could do another one of these as like a drop shadow. You could probably do stamp surgery and split this apart too. But good idea. I like that as a concept. And I think we can just sort of collage our leaves around our little spidery lady. And I might actually use the sentiment. I might put the sentiment on the inside. We'll see. We shall see. I think we should use some nice Halloween colors. But it's kind of a nice spider, so let's do maybe more like a pink color. Yeah, like more of a pinky purple, I think, at least for our spider. And this is super easy. I love these pink and mane bugs because you're basically just coloring a circle. And I will grab a brown, which I just had. Oh, here we go. And do the broom a little bit. Oops. Oh, well. A little bit outside the lines. Let me just grab my blender and see if we can't fix that a little bit. Or at least lessen it. There we go. I will let this dry a little bit and figure out what kind of purple I want. Ooh, this might be a fun purple. There'll be sort of another, again, like a pinkier purple, which I think will be kind of a fun vibe. I think I think this pink is really going to pop against everything else. Although there's a lot of red in these browns, so I don't know. We'll see. Just going to do the hat, and then I'll come back in with a slight. Maybe I'll just switch to the dark color here. Well, we could do the lighter one for the bow. I kind of like that. Whoops. Sorry, guys. There we go. But I kind of like how this little spider looks. And excuse me, sir. And we can sort of lay this out and see how we feel, and if we want to do other things. We'd have sort of maybe our See how we feel about this. So we have our diagonal, our like other one. It's a little more like that. Because I like the ghost peeking out. I feel like I want to die cut another one of these in like one of these reds, so we could just sort of have it at the bottom there. But then we probably could squeeze the whole thing up. But I do want another one of the. I want a like a base layer, I think, in the red. But I do kind of like how this is coming together. But do we like it? We could actually. I like the idea of maybe doing the spider more like that. So like you have and then kind of making these diagonal lines match the broom. So it sort of looks intentional. But I do want to die cut out a base here. And then I don't know what we're gonna, I could always leaf collage on the inside. Although I kind of like it at the top. Because we could do this in a few different, if we do this one in a couple different colors, you could have it like hanging down kind of as like, like leaves kind of coming into the frame a little bit. Oops. Well, I am missing all the smart things you're saying. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Danny, because I've been really bad at not buying things this week. Actually, let me just cut this off because I kind of want some of this color for some leaves, and as like a base, or I don't know. I want a shadow layer, but I think I also want some leaves cut out of this. Oh, or I could cheat. Ooh. Oh, this might be fun. How do we feel about this? How do we feel about rose gold leaves intermixed with the brown? I don't know. I don't actually want this to be a blingy card, I guess. Which is kind of sacrilegious, but But I do like the idea of like these like more twiggy leaves in some browns. I will save this for a different project though. Anyway, I'm sorry. I completely stopped with my thought. I actually went and got the dies that go with the original set, which I got as part of their stamp of the month. I think it's called What's Buzzin'. It's something like that. But I've had the actual stamp set forever, but recently was like, I would really like it if I had the additional guys because like most of them scan and cut fine, but like my scan and cut does not like the daddy long legs very much because it has long legs. Oh, I like this. This has like some kind of fun movement. Let me glue this together and then we can play around with our other things. But anyway, I love that they keep stuff around. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they just continue products, but it's always nice when I have something I've had forever and then, at some point decide I want the dies and it's still there. How do we? That's a little crooked. And if it's crooked, it's Halloween, so it's all fine, right? There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. But I do want more. I kind of like these leaves, and I like these leaves and the twiggy leaves, I think. I don't really like the skeleton leaves, which seems weird. You think skeleton leaves would like feel better since it's Halloween. But at least I can get at least a couple of these out of here. Whoops. I could count them as collage for sure. I mean, they are technically. Let me cut one of these and see if we like it with the leaves or not. I do like this as a symbol card because I feel like the ghost and the spider is already a lot going on. But we'll see. I could count that as my collage, and I do have my diagonals. Like if we did corner leaves. Yeah, I think you might be right. Like it feels like it's unnecessary. Like this looks a lot cleaner. So I will steal your idea, Linda. Thank you. That is a good one. Thanks, Pam. Yeah, Linda is correct. Well, I think you could do is like leave everything flat and then just pop up the spider. Do we like the cinnamon? How do we feel about? So if we had this like right at the bottom. I feel like this would be cool if the spider was popped up. I feel like this needs a little ink edging though, like a little something something to kind of bring attention to the. Sir, are you on the ink pad I want? Yes, is the answer. Could we just? What if I just use the lid? This might be a really bad idea, but let's try it anyway. Let's grab a brush because I don't really want to wreck this. But what I thought was we could just ink edge it a little bit. Like I don't want this to be. I just kind of want to bring a little attention to the edge. And I think I want to pop this up. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. It looks a little more. It's not quite distressed, but looks a little more fall-like. I don't whack my cat in the process. So I think that this can definitely go down. Ooh, this is a pretty purple. You like the purple better? I don't know. Purple isn't really Tuscan though. I do like that though, and I'm not really I'm only mildly team purple. Hmm. What does the ghost? I like the ghost better. I think. I think the witches and ghosts make more sense as a concept. Yeah, I think I like this better. Okay, we will do that. But good call on the collage, Linda. I like that as an idea because I don't know. I don't know. It was feeling a little like adding extra elements. I mean, I suppose you could collage in, like tone on tone, and it would look not as strange. It's a good color. I just kind of want this to be a little more Halloween, so I'm gonna go with the ghost. But I do like a nice purple. I'm definitely more team purple than team orange. The only thing that's annoying is, well, actually, we could probably use the. Oh, I think I have stickers that go with this paper pad, so we could do something on the inside too. Let's grab a little bit of glue. A circle collage. Great idea. Well, and I think I'm gonna I like how the ghosts are peeking out, so I think I'll do that, and then like that and like that. Yeah. We could just do that. Oh, that's a little yeah, that I like. So just a little bit lower on the second circle than the first. But I don't know, where are you guys still on Team Halloween, or have you progressed to, like, Christmas everything all the time? I'm kind of curious because this time of year, I'm always sort of in the middle where I'm like, "I'd like to do Christmas stuff, but I'd also really like to do more fall stuff." And oh, I guess we'll be naughty again and use our good scissors. Uh, oops. That's a little too long, but we can always fold it back and fix it. There we go. Just put this somewhere. You can't get a couple shorter strips for the edge. Oh, you could do that, I guess. Oops, I didn't read that before I started. I think this will look cool with a little more dimension, but you're right. You could just die cut a couple more of these and use that to add more subtle dimension. That's a good idea. I like doing that too, just especially for any like 3D kind of projects, just because it adds a lot of stability as well. We'll just do that to use up our extras. Hello. A cat is pawing at my foot. Perhaps he wants snacks. And then we can just I do like the idea of kind of matching the broom angle and the diagonal angle. Oh, and then you could just slide this under. Oh, that's a cool look. Wow, that's a fun accidental thing that happened. I like that. That adds a lot more. That adds some interest. Except I got oh, there's an oh, that's a ghost. Not whoops. I thought I had gotten stuff somewhere I didn't mean to, but it was actually a just like I don't know, toe of a ghost. Do ghosts have toes? I don't know. But then I'm going to just slide this under, and we just need to get this more or less straight. That's kind of fun. But I do think I wound up with an extra little piece. So I'm thinking I could use this one. This is actually different paper, but I think you could use that and then hide the tails of the foliage under it, to do sort of like do like a this kind of a thing. I think that would be kind of fun on the inside. So I think I will do that. Except I kind of want to see all three leaves. Let's see how that lays out. I just need to do it like this, I guess. Yeah, I like that. That'll be kind of fun because we have the extra stuff. So why not? Let me see if I'm missing things. Scuba and Survival Day at the Great Barrier Reef. Oh, Snorkel Day. Very cool. That sounds like it would be just amazing. Because that's in Australia, basically, right? Why am I using my not good scissors for this? I don't know. If this doesn't work, we'll use the scissors that are. There we go. Still kind of futzing with this. I like. Maybe I'll do it a little. Maybe I'll just inset it a little bit. Well, I don't mind. I guess I don't mind losing a leaf. That's still kind of neat. Although we could do it with the browner leaf. Just to add a little more. Oh yeah, I think that'll work better because this will add a little more color contrast. Sort of put this over here and put this one. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then you still have a lot of space to write your message. And we could stamp something down here if we want to. I feel like the one thing I have actually done better about this year is like decorating the inside of cards a little bit more than I used to, which was not at all. Ah! Or ideally not. There we go. We just tack that down a little bit. Kaiser says hello to you all. Although we could just cover up. We could just do like a hairline. Oh, that's kind of neat. Maybe I'll do that. This is actually from the dinosaur paper pad, so it actually has like little cars on the other side for some reason. So I'm just gonna fold this up so I can sort of figure out where my score line is so I don't make a mess later. There we go. That should be good. But the Great Barrier Reef sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, I could. I have the other leaves. We could do that. We could like offset them. That'd be kind of neat. Ooh, I do like that. That looks fancy. Like it looks like actual tree foliage if you like offset it kind of like that. I guess we need wanna do it more like that. I do like that. Good idea, Linda. You guys are doing great tonight with all the ideas on how to make my cards less problematic. There we are. And I almost dropped my gluey die cut on the ground, so I'm glad I didn't, because it might have landed on a cat. That would be no fun for anybody to clean up. Do, 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 do. There we go. And then I'm just going to close this to make sure it just pushes the die cut down if I needed it to. And it did a little bit. There we go. I'm liking how this goes. And I think I'll leave it sentiment free on the inside just so there's more space to write. And you could make this as spooky or not spooky as you want. But I very much like how that came out. I love these cute little bugs too. And if luck is on our side, I will see you on Friday for the 1st of November. If luck is not on our side, it will be at a different time. We are, but that was a great idea. Yeah, I think we are done somewhat early tonight, which is fine. And I believe my work life is calming down, so there will probably be more like channel content coming soon, just because I wound up doing migrations at work the last couple weekends, which kind of eats into our crafty time together. But anyway, I will. I need to get my Halloween cards in the mail, and there's some fall cards coming for a number of you. So if you see mail from me, that is probably why. Thanks, Jim. If you are interested in getting the November update, just sign up for the email list and you will get it. Although I typically do community posts if anything's sort of out of the usual schedule. But as always, it was great seeing you guys. It'll be fun to grab a sandwich and then catch you all on Janice's channel in about 25 minutes, I think, or sooner if she goes live. Actually, I guess it's more like 20 now. But anyway, thank you all for coming. I always enjoy it. It's always fun to sort of close out the weekend with something relaxing. So until we chat again, have yourself a great week.